최근 리버풀 소속 트렌트 알렉산더아놀드의 레알 마드리드 이적설이 다시 한번 불거졌습니다. 아놀드와 리버풀의 계약은 2025년 6월에 만료되지만 아직까지 재계약 소식이 없어 레알 마드리드를 포함한 여러 빅클럽이 영입을 노리고 있죠. 이 가운데 아놀드 또한 자신의 미래에 대해서 말을 아꼈는데요. 최근 스카이스포츠와 인터뷰를 통해 여태까지 리버풀에서 이뤘던 업적과 앞으로 미래에 대한 자신의 목표 등을 밝히며 이를 본 몇몇 대중들은 아놀드가 리버풀을 떠날 것이라는 추측을 했습니다. 그럼 각 주제별로 가장 마음에 드는 답을 골라 스티커를 붙이는 알렉산더아놀드의 스티커북 챌린지 같이 보실까요?
Trent, welcome to the Stickerbook Challenge. Here is your first category. It's away days.
So we've got Etihad, Goodison Park, Old Trafford, and the Emirates.
Old Trafford, you enjoyed yourself this year? I want to ask, did you plan that celebration?
Let me tell you now, that celebration was planned for about 7 years. I knew I would be playing at Old Trafford. I was like, every time we were playing that game, that's the celebration I'm going to do.
What are you going to go for as your favourite? Or maybe you can take it whichever way you want, maybe toughest, maybe where you enjoy playing the most as an opposition player.
Toughest in the sense of it's always a dogfight with Everton. Yeah, it's been a bit of a dogfight, so I wouldn't put that in there. Old Trafford, I do love beating Man United away. The Emirates, beating them there would be amazing. I've beat them there a few times, but that's when they weren't really at the top of the game, so I don't want to put Emirates there. So it's between these two Manchester clubs. In terms of arena, Man United, atmosphere, when we play them, the atmosphere is incredible. It's intense. The atmosphere is always really good there. I think the difference between these two is the fact that I've scored at this stadium, so I'm going with the Etihad.
First sticker down.
And the Etihad, it always feels like the whole world's watching. Liverpool, Man City, the whole world watches that game. It's almost like the English version of El Clasico.
Okay, your second category, Trent, is swap. So it's which teammate's ability you would swap with yours. If you really could take one of them, which would you take?
Soboslai's shot power, Mo Salah's consistency, Diaz's dribbling, Virgil van Dijk's leadership. Okay, so Virgil van Dijk's leadership, he's an incredible leader and an amazing captain for the team. Every time I step on the pitch with him, it's an honour. He's the only player, I think, who doesn't really have a weakness in his game.
So let's talk about him then.
Mo Salah's consistency. From the moment he came into the team to the moment of today, the most consistent player I've ever seen. But yeah, like I said, Virg and Mo, I would say, are the two greatest players I've played with, but Mo Salah's consistency.
Salah's going into that second spot on the board then. Okay, on to the third category. So we want you to pick your favourite moment in your career so far.
Corner assist for Origi. Second goal in UCL final. 13 assists in the 1920 PL campaign. Penalty against Switzerland in the summer.
When you get criticism, when people say things about you, do you ever look back at times like this and think, why am I getting that kind of criticism?
It's not whether I do or don't deserve it. People are entitled to their opinions, so you know, if you want to critique me and say that stuff about me and say I could be better and I don't do enough, blah blah blah, then that's fine. Because I'm capable of doing all these amazing moments. Right,
let's talk about this one. Obviously, England in the news at the moment, new manager, Tuchel coming in. How do you feel like you're going to fit with him stylistically? Were you happy with that appointment?
I mean, I haven't met him. I don't know what system he's going to play. But yeah, this penalty was a special moment for me.
Which one do you think you're going for?
Done.
That's the one?
Yeah, the best feeling I've ever had on a football pitch. When Divock scored late doors to make it 2-0, at that very moment, as soon as the ball hit the back of the net, you start to get emotional and you realise we've won the Champions League, and I just couldn't believe it.
Fourth category then, it's future star. So we've got a few Liverpool future stars in there. We want you to tell us who you think has the most potential to go right to the very top.
Conor Bradley, Ben Doak, Stefan Bajcetic, Harvey Elliott.
When you look at these players now, do you feel like you can offer them advice?
Yeah, for sure. I'd like to speak to all these kinds of lads, but I speak mostly to Conor, obviously being in the same position. But I've seen from Stefan from young how good he is. Harvey as well, incredible.
Harvey feels more established just because he's done a bit more in the first team.
Yeah, Harvey is established.
But he is still so young.
Yeah, very young. Ben Doak, again, really young. The future star, I'm going to have to go with Conor.
Going with Conor?
Yeah. I know how good he is and I have trust in him to get the job done and to help the team win the game.
The fifth and final category then is career goals. So there's a few things in here that you probably want to achieve, all of them in your career, but it's the thing that you'd most like to achieve.
Oh my gosh, this is hard. Win another Champions League title, win the Ballon d'Or, become Liverpool captain, win a trophy for England.
When you look back at your career in 20 years' time, how would you like them to think of you?
I mean, a legend of football. So yeah, I just want that legacy of being probably the greatest right back.
Let's talk about the Liverpool captaincy. You've always said that's a big dream of yours.
I mean, I would want to be Liverpool captain, but it's not my decision, so I can't really be in there. I'd say win a Ballon d'Or.
Really?
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
the last one I thought you'd go for.
No, I'd say win a Ballon d'Or.
Okay, talk to me about that. Why have you gone for that one?
Because I believe I can.
Because a lot of footballers say the individual achievements, they don't matter as much as those other things. But for you, I guess it would be part of helping the team.
Yeah, and I want to be the first fullback to ever do.
Trent, you happy with that board?
Very.
You got one more to go.
오늘의 표현 be capable of 뭐뭐 할 능력이 된다 혹은 할 수 있다 라는 뜻인데요. 흔히 쓰는 can이나 be able to와 의미가 비슷해 보이지만 capable of는 흔히 할 수 있는 능력보다 더 뛰어난 능력을 표현할 때 사용합니다. Trent Alexander-Arnold is capable of doing amazing things like winning the Champions League. 알렉산더 아놀드는 챔피언스 리그 우승과 같은 놀라운 일들을 해낼 수 있다. Most people are capable of much more than they imagine. 대부분 사람들은 그들이 생각하는 것보다 훨씬 더 유능하다. 그럼 오늘 알려드린 표현도 응용해 보시길 바라면서 다음 영상에서 만나요.